Hey everybody, it's Tony, your body worker in Minneapolis. And for those of you that are clients out there, I want you to watch this video for me. This video is going to help you have a better experience. So what are some things I need to know as a client in 2026 on how to have the best experience at a massage clinic or just with any massage therapist? The first thing I would tell you is make sure that you know where you found them, whether you're searching for them online, they were referred from a friend. Find out what their reviews are like. Find out what kind of specialty work, if any, do they have that you're interested in. Find out how many years of experience they have. Find out if they have any professional affiliations. Also find out from your local state by a simple search what licensure is required in our state. That's very, very important in my opinion. Do they have any complaints against them that's on the state registry? Those are very common in every single state. There's only a few that have municipal licensing and municipal disciplinary reports that you can find online. The next thing is to make sure you schedule enough time to get to the actual appointment. You would be absolutely shocked how many people show up 25 or 30 minutes early, and those people that show up 10 or 15 minutes late because they don't understand the directions they got, they didn't think about things like traffic, or they use the bus system and they assume that somehow buses, trains, and other things always run on schedule. Always, always, always. And that's just never going to be true. So understand as a client, be there a few minutes early rather than be late, because it's just going to eat into your time. Okay. The next thing is don't get upset about reminder texts or emails. It's very common that these services are available at little or no cost to these businesses, and they just want to make sure you're going to show up. Because if you cancel, they are going to probably charge you a fee, because that time cannot be made up by the therapist if there's no one able to come in early or come in as a walk-in, which most places don't allow anymore. The other thing is to make sure that you have good hygiene and let them know about any medical issues you have that affect your mobility. So let me give you an example. If your hair is not washed, if you have skin rashes, things like that, you want to make sure you contact the clinic ahead of time. Let them know, hey, I've got this going on. Does this disqualify me from getting a service from you when I come in? And it's just good manners to be, hygienic when you show up. When it comes to mobility issues, typically this is, I have limited mobility. I have a limited ability to take on and off certain items of clothing, and I'm just going to assume that the body worker or massage therapist will do that with me. No, they won't. In most places, they have policies and liability issues around that fact, and the fact that you say, oh, I'm okay with it, is not okay, okay? Because if you come in and you tell them that once you're in the room, the therapist is most likely going to end the session right there. You'll be charged the full amount, or you'll be forced to reschedule until you can bring someone with you who can do that. Do not assume that they will do it for you. The other thing is that if you have mobility issues that require you to be in a chair and you need to transfer onto a table, make sure that the facility has wheelchair accessibility not only into the building, but into the room, and the table can be dropped down to a linoleum height that you can actually transfer yourself over. Because if you can't, please do not assume that they know how to, and have a policy that allows them to do so. Finally, I would tell people, if you want to have a good experience, please decide how long of a session you want. Be prepared to spend that much time there, and please do not just rush out. Assume that if your session ends at, say, 3 o'clock, please don't have something booked across town that will take you 30 minutes to get there, and that you will be out exactly at that time and be able to get into your car and get to your next place. If you build up your day like that, you don't have enough leeway for anything after your session. So make sure you give enough time before and after your session so you're not rushing in late or trying to run out of there as quick as humanly possible afterwards. That should help you enjoy your session much, much more. I hope this has been helpful, and we'll see you on the table.